Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering Arena. I am DisturbingPuppet, and I've got a new setup, so I'm hoping this is going to sound fine. I've just got a new headset with a microphone, and I'm testing, experimenting, playing with that to see what works and what doesn't. So this is sort of an experimental video as well. Just got to jumping in here, I just wanted to play around with this a little bit, and thought I would do a quick recording. So play around with another one of my odd decks, and figure out what I want to do. I don't think there's anything I'm going to change anytime soon. I do think the new set that came out, Strixhaven, is like kind of overpowered. Probably, I think we're going to go with Skullcracker. So Skullcracker is kind of a traditional black deck. We've got critters, we've got some stuff to take stuff out of your hand. I do have a version that's blue and black with this that dumps things back in your hand and then makes you get rid of stuff. So we've got a couple Serrated Scorpions, we've got our Shadow Spear just because it's nice, one Erebos' Intervention. A couple Demonic Gifts, which is nice with the Elderfang Disciple. A Flunk, because typically you don't have stuff in your hand anyway. I've also got some enchantments that'll just do some damage sporadically. So we've got these and some others. So we've got one Sanctum. Like I said before, in building decks, I kind of am a big fan of making do with what you have. So this is kind of what I have, so that's what I'm doing. Grasp of Darkness. If I had unlimited cards, I'd probably do something different. I might put more Mind Drains in as well if I had them. We've got a Mind Rot. We've got Veto, Thorn of the Dusk Rose. So once I start gaining life, this will do some additional damage. Murderous Rider, just generally helpful. Savage Gorger, nice. This is something I would like to build the deck around at some point. We've got the Replicating Rings and Shambling Suits. I might look at making some kind of artifact deck at some point. Dogged Pursuit for more just general damage. We've got some Insatiable Hemophages. Revenge of Ravens. So here we go with some stuff to do some damage. Skull Raids, I like. Can use this as the art too. So you discard stuff. I can do it at a reduced cost if I foretell, and if you don't have cards, I get to draw. Spectre of the Fens, decent. Dirgebat, decent. Soul Hunter, we are running a mono black deck, so this might kill somebody. Sir Conrad, some extra damage, and he looks like Christopher Lee. Nightmare, Massacre Worm, extra damage. Demon of Loathing, and a Gloom Sower, although I don't think I've ever even gotten the Gloom Sower out. I do tend to make decks bigger when I make them myself, because I like to put in things to handle all different kinds of situations, so that's kind of what I'm going for. So, let's go with this. I have noticed, since I switched over to this headset and got everything working, the mic does sound a little bit off, but I swear my game audio sounds worse, too, and this is a much fancier headset than I had before, so, a little bit odd. Alright, Skullcracker. Let's try a game, see how it goes. I think we'll just play till we win. I've kind of noticed that people don't seem to be ready to discard cards. Like, people aren't used to that, and that's sort of like going back to when I played the physical version of this game. That was sort of a typical... Meat pull! That was sort of a typical kind of mono-black tactic. You might build it around millstones or something too, but this is kind of an odd start, but I will keep it because I do have Veto. And it always gets funky when I do the first game loading into this. It's kind of sporadic about kind of jumping around when it first loads for the attack animations and stuff. Alright, let's see what we're running up against. I've been seeing a lot of the same decks lately people have been playing. So if it's the typical one, it'll be black and blue. The one I've been seeing a lot lately. The pre-built deck that you can get. Yeah, not really going to do anything. I mean, I could go ahead and kill it. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about it yet. But yeah, whenever I cause people to discard cards, I've noticed it takes a really long time for them to decide what to get rid of, and people are sort of surprised or shocked, almost it seems like, to see that kind of thing. Yeah, I'll take it. It's fine. Yeah, animation's got a screwy on the first time. Well, I'm just drawing all the swamps. Okay. So that is an instant. I like this for later. I could go ahead and play Veto. Probably I want to do that before I do the Erebos' Intervention. So Veto, let's get you out, I guess. We'll see if he just instantly kills him. He is playing black. What is that? So one of these alternate ones. Yeah, I'll just take the damage, it's fine. Sanitarium Skeleton I do like. That's a really good card. So we could get the Shadow Spear out and start working on that. We could go ahead and nuke something. Let's get the Shadow Spear. If he wants to attack me again, then maybe I'll go ahead and use this, but I do only have one of these. Or I could just go ahead and equip it. But then I can't really do much, because he's got Death Touch. Let's hold off for now. Yeah, I'm really not used to the way this sounds with this headset, the game. Hey, he's playing something similar to what I'm playing. Wow. This isn't a pre-built deck or anything. Yeah, I'll get rid of the 2 swamps, I guess. It's actually kind of nice to see that. That's the first time I've ever seen an opponent doing that. Okay, I will. Let's... Yeah, make it 2 just in case. And I'm tempted to block, but he does have mana free, and there's a lot of things that give +2 to an attacker. I'll just take the 1. Okay, let's equip this. Let's see if he does anything. Not yet. Alright, have the Grasp of Darkness. You can get him back, but it just is kind of a mana sink to do it. Then I gain life, and you take even more. I haven't seen that before. Mage Hunter. When an opponent casts or copies an instant sorcery spell, they lose 1 life. That's not very nice. So you can die. Basically just kind of double dipping on damage here. I haven't actually done anything to affect his hand yet, which is something that usually this does. Yeah, this guy's playing like the exact same thing as me. Something very similar. Sir Conrad. Nice to see you. Still need 1 more to play my Massacre Worm out. This isn't going to help me much. I can attack. I mean, I could give myself... I already have lifelink, so... Yeah, not much point in me doing anything here. Let me see if I can scare him from attacking me with all my mana and a card in hand. Nope, he's just going to straight up murder me. Fine. Well, there really isn't anything I can do about that. It's kind of funny, actually, seeing someone playing something so similar, because I've never seen anybody play anything this similar. I don't think I've seen Sir Conrad ever played by an opponent. Sedgemoor Witch. Let's see. Creates pests, does other nasty things. Ward, pay 3 life. Well, gonna have to suck this. Let's hope I can get another land. Okay, that'll do some damage. To both of us. Choose a creature card in your graveyard. If you do, return to the battlefield with additional +1/+1 counter on it. Oh, Mire Triton. Okay. And any critters going in the graveyard cause him to trigger. discard your card. No, it was a critter. Time to get some life back. He does have Death Touch. It's kind of a one-shot deal here. Okay, got him down pretty low, but I'm not in a great spot either. It's got Menace, that's not great. Comes in with counters, that's not great. A lot of these I haven't seen before. Some of these older ones with the kind of the weird shield or sword symbol there, I haven't seen a lot from that set. And I can't block? Yeah, I can block. It's not going to do anything, and it's actually going to hurt me. So I'm going to hold off for now. Take the 5, unfortunately. Trying to kill me. Nope, you're dead. This is why I put this in here, the Soul Hunter. And that does it. Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. I've never seen another deck that kind of is similar to that in all the playing that I've done. So it's kind of nice to actually see someone on the similar kind of idea as something that I built a while back just for fun. I just like the idea of making someone discard cards, reducing their options for things they can do, because people do so much planning ahead of time about what they're going to do, that if I can interfere with that, it really messes with their plans. So that was really quick. Let's do another one just to see how it goes, and probably I'll get destroyed. But anyway, this is kind of a test video anyway, so we'll just see how it goes. I got my 1 victory. That's all I'm happy with. I've been building a lot of decks, which is something I really like to do. The more cards I get, the more things I want to try and play around with. And I actually really enjoy just building decks. Mostly kind of theme-based or around certain interactions. I'm not really going for like the ultimate ideal thing. So there's my Sir Conrad. Only 2 I could kind of live with potentially early on as long as I draw one. So I still need to draw one. Let's get the Shadow Spear out. Oddly enough, since I only have 1 of these in a deck, it seems like it pops up a lot. So we're running blue-red. So counters and damage. Alright. Let's get you out. Start messing with his plans a little bit. Well, you're still going to have to discard a card. Discarded a Return to Nature. And white. What the heck? I have no idea what I'm facing now. Elemental Dinosaur Cat. Okay, that's kind of silly. Flying First Strike. Mutates. Okay, casting stuff from your graveyard for free. Not a huge fan of that. 3/3 flyer also kind of sucks. I don't have a lot of choices here, so I'm just going to make you discard some cards. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this one already. But if I can interfere with his plans enough, then maybe I can get things going. Mutate. Return an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand also now. So yeah, putting things in the graveyard isn't necessarily going to help much with this. Got the shock back as well. Yeah, there really isn't anything I can do other than the Skull Raid, which will just cause him to use it. No, he can't. He's only got the planes. Yeah, okay. I'd almost rather draw the 2 cards instead, but whatever. I am slowing him down a lot, but I'm just not getting anything I can use as far as creatures to keep alive or deal with this. I do have a lot of different ways I can kill this thing, but I'd like to get some critters out, but I need at least one more mana here. Which sucks. Now, I get that Evolving Wilds lets you pick whatever, but it kind of feels like since it comes into play tapped, it sort of makes you sort of lose a turn in a way. So I'm surprised some people use it. I guess if you're not running green and don't have access to certain other cards that could help, that might be the best you can do. I mean, at least this will do something. But I'm just going to keep sucking this 3 damage every turn. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, that I don't want to see. A lot of these mutating stuff, I see a lot of people playing. I mean, I have a couple, but still. It seems like they are sort of the meta or something. Yeah, more cards I can't play. I need more land. Yeah, so in this case, my deck just isn't doing anything. I'm not getting the cheaper stuff I can actually play. Whenever this mutates, you gain 4 life. Well, that's not great. And you're going to make him bigger. And you're going to get stuff back. And you're going to get critter. And just resolve everything's fine. Whatever. Nothing I can do about it. And you're going to hammer me. It seems like it goes this way sometimes. It's either I get a ton of mana and I'm totally fine, or I get like all my expensive stuff. And I do have quite a few cheap things I can throw out and do stuff with and then try to keep alive, bring back with like the demonic gifts and stuff, but yeah, it's just not working. Death is coming. Actually, he can kill me right now. He's got the shock. Just kill me. There you go. Yeah, I haven't even seen some of this stuff before. The Oricon and stuff I haven't seen. And dead. Okay, since that was really quick, let's do another one with the same deck. I do like my Skullcracker. A lump on a log. Okay. Only 2, not great. I think I'm going to mulligan here. We had a really bad case situation last time. At least here I've got some cheaper stuff, so I'll have to live with it. We will put the Demon of Loathing back. Okay, let's start messing with you a little bit. Probably get the Sanctum out next, or we'll have to flunk and kill something at some point. Or we can foretell one of the Skull Raids. Okay, we've got 3. Yeah, let's start sucking some life out of him. Probably he's just going to blow me up, but that's fine. Ideally, I put the demonic whatever on him, so if they get killed, then they just come right back onto the field and then cause them to lose another card. Okay, we're up to 4. I could just go ahead and play the Skull Raid right off the bat, so why not, since I've got nothing else to do. So we discarded... Yeah, this is kind of the straight pre-built blue-red, it looks like. Probably you're going to get blown up now. Nope, okay. Agar, the Freezing Flame! Okay, whenever a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls is dealt excess damage, if a giant wizard or spell you control dealt damage, draw a card. Alright, not that big a deal. I could kill you with my flunk. That's probably what I should do. I'd like to get the replicating ring out first, though. But I don't think I have much choice. I've got to keep on him. So we will go no attack. I will go ahead and flunk him now. And then we'll foretell this. Invasion of the Giants. Got very little mana for Giants. And I'm slowly eating your life. Alright, we're at 5, so I can get the ring out. Make you discard. Which I'm sure is irritating him by now, because I'm doing quite a bit of this. Yeah, just lost a couple flyers. See if he reveals a giant card and nukes anything. Yep, so he's got another Agar. Okay, do I want to do damage to him every time he attacks me with every critter, which I've seen people actually kill themselves because of this being in play, or do I want a big ol' flyer? I think I will have a big ol' flyer. Do love the Nightmare. This next giant is cheap. Oh, Squash. Good card. And Bone Crusher. Okay, I'm going to keep just bleeding him. Now you can attack me and you'll lose some life every time. Ooh, Calamity Bearer, that's real bad. So that's double damage from giants. I may have just lost. Okay, so I can get a blocker, but he's doing double damage. None of them have trample, so that's possibly okay. Giant Amulet. Can pay extra to get a blue giant, which he did. It's got hexproof. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna die here. No matter what I do, I'm dead because they're all doing double damage because they're all giants. So that's it for me. Just enough damage. Choose one. They're all the same, so I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but okay. And we died. But we went down fighting, did a pretty decent damage, kept playing with his plans, messed him up a bit. I think the blue-black combo one that I have is a little bit better because I can bounce things back to their hand and then make them instantly discard them, which is kind of fun. And I can also bounce some stuff back to my own hand, so I have a lot of cards in there that have an effect when they come into play, so kind of messing around with that a little bit. I've got a few other decks that I built that I really enjoy, but this is one that I've had quite a bit of fun with, just because it's a very traditional kind of mono black deck and kind of similar to things that I played in the past, although missing like a millstone or something. But yeah, this is just another little bit of Magic the Gathering Arena. Um, just kind of showing off another little deck I've been playing around with. I have a bunch, as you can see. I'm already at 28 out of my max 75. I might have to tear some apart at some point. But yeah, definitely kind of fun so far. Some of these are ones that you get for playing the game. Others you get for doing certain unlocks with the monocolored decks that you start with. So there's a bunch of two-color decks that you can get, and that helps get you a lot of different card options early on. I'm assuming they'll make more at some point, and you can get access to them, but I haven't seen any with the new set that came out. But yeah, I just enjoy building decks, so I'm just kind of playing around and trying different things out. But yeah, this has been more Magic the Gathering Arena. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Again, this has been kind of a test video with the new rig and setup, and just want to see how it sounds and everything. So hopefully it's decent. Anyway, I will hopefully see you all next time. Until then, have a good one.